Welcome back to RAPSCOPE X, the only place where hip-hop's biggest secrets get exposed before TMZ even wakes up. We don't sip tea here, we spill it boiling hot. From Cardi B's unfollows to Ray J's late-night drama, nothing's safe, nothing's sacred. So grab your popcorn, cause this one's a roller coaster straight through the rap universe. Make sure you hit that subscribe button before Cardi drops another Twitter rant, cause, trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Bruh, social media is straight up melting right now. Ari, yes, the Ari Fletcher, just unfollowed Cardi B like she hit the nuclear button of Instagram beefs. You'd think an unfollow is small, right? Wrong. In the celebrity world, an unfollow is basically a full-on declaration of war. This ain't just drama. This is digital chaos, the type that makes the Kardashians look like a church choir. And just when you thought it couldn't get messier, Cardi allegedly pulled strings to get JT's diss removed off streaming platforms. Like, imagine beefing so hard you start deleting people's music. Bro, that's not pettiness, that's villain energy. But hold up, the plot gets even crazier. Ray J, yes, the man who's been in more scandals than Kris Jenner's lawyers can count, just came out calling Chrisean rock dirty. Dirty? My guy, that's like a raccoon calling a trash can messy. So yeah, it's one of those weeks again in the rap world, where alliances crumble, egos explode, and Twitter's on fire. Let's break it down piece by piece before Cardi goes live and flips the table again. Let's start at ground zero, Ari Fletcher and Cardi B's Instagram fallout. Everything seemed cool between them, liking each other's pics, dropping emojis, vibing at events. But out of nowhere, eagle-eyed fans noticed Ari had quietly unfollowed Cardi. And you know the internet. They turned into the FBI within 30 seconds. One fan wrote, "Not Ari unfollowing Cardi after that JT mess. Oh, it's getting spicy. Now here's where it gets wild. Rumor has it, Ari unfollowed Cardi because of a behind-the-scenes fallout involving JT. Yeah, the same JT from City Girls who's been in a cold war with Cardi since last year. Apparently, JT dropped a sneaky diss track, low-key shading Cardi for being loud, fake, and desperate for streams. The track was heating up on TikTok until suddenly, poof, it vanished faster than Nicki Minaj's patience at the Grammys. Fans started screaming, "Cardi pulled strings." Some even claimed Cardi's team flagged the song behind the scenes for defamations. Now, whether that's true or not, the internet doesn't care. They already decided Cardi hit the red button like she's Thanos snapping her fingers. And Ari? Bro, she wasn't here for it. Word on the street is, she's close with JT and wasn't vibing with how Cardi allegedly handled it. So, she unfollowed. And that one click started a digital earthquake. People are saying this ain't just social media shade, it's a real-life loyalty test. Ari's unfollower basically screamed, "I pick JT over Cardi." And for the rap community, that's like joining the wrong gang in a street movie. Now what did Cardi do? She went silent. For about 36 hours. Then out of nowhere, she liked a shady tweet that said, "Girls love to play fake loyal till they need you for clout." Oof, you already know that's shade straight out of the Bronx. The Barbs, the Barty Gang, the City Girls fans, everyone started loading their digital weapons. Twitter became a war zone, memes flying like bullets. And here's the crazy part. While this was all going down, Ray J randomly decided to jump into the chaos. But not for Cardi. Nah, he went off on Chrisean rock, calling her dirty in an IG comment that broke the internet for the wrong reasons. He said, and then I quote, "She needs to wash her spirit and her house, both dirty." Bro, not Ray J giving spiritual cleaning advice when his own history looks like a TMZ highlight reel. Chrisean didn't take that lightly either. She went live, yelling, crying, throwing shade like she was auditioning for Bad Girls Club, Rap Edition. Fans were like, how did we go from Ari unfollowing Cardi to Ray J calling people dirty? This drama has more crossover episodes than the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Meanwhile, JT stayed low-key but tweeted one simple word. LOL. That's it. Just LOL. And that single word sent Twitter into meltdown mode. Everyone knew what it meant. She was loving the chaos. You see, this whole thing isn't just about unfollows or diss tracks. It's about power, image, and control. Cardi's been fighting to stay on top of the rap food chain while new girls keep popping up every month. JT's getting more love lately. Aries influencing the influencers, and suddenly, Cardi's empire looks like it's getting cracks. But let's be real, Cardi doesn't just let beef slide. She's not the type to meditate it away. She's the type to clap back with bars, posts, or legal letters. And if the rumors are true about her getting that diss removed, bro, she's playing chess while everyone else is playing Uno. Fans are torn, half saying Cardi protecting her name, the other half saying Cardi can't take a diss. Meanwhile, Aries out here posting luxury pics like nothing happened, but every caption feels subliminal. One post said, "You lose access when you play fake." The comment section went nuts. Everyone is tagging Cardi. Everyone screams, "Shad!" And somewhere in the chaos, Ray J is still trending for calling Chrisean dirty. I swear, this week in hip-hop feels like one long episode of Love and Hip Hop, multiverse of madness. From unfollows to vanishing diss tracks, this ain't random. It's a power shift in real time. These celebs don't just fight online. They fight for who controls the culture. And if you think it ends here, oh no. The plot is about to twist harder than Cardi's red carpet walk. Because what happens next? It's the kind of thing that'll make you question who's really pulling the strings behind the scenes. Bro, if you thought Ari's unfollow and JT's diss disappearing was the end of it, nah, this was just the trailer. What came next turned the internet into a full-on WWE match. Cardi versus JT versus the whole female rap multiverse. Because right after that unfollow, fans noticed something even crazier. Cardi B's team started deleting comments off her posts. Anything that mentioned JT, Ari, or unfollow, gone. Like, poof. As if Instagram itself was scared of the drama. And of course, that only made the internet go wilder. People started screen recording, reposting, tagging the Shade Room like, "Cardi out here deleting faster than I delete my ex's pictures after a heartbreak." Bro, it was chaos. But wait, the universe said, "Hold my mic." Because just as fans were trying to pick sides, JT decided to fuel the fire. She went live, not directly naming Cardi, but throwing enough shade to block the sun. She said, "Some people need to realize the internet ain't your lawyer. You can't sue your way into respect." Boom. Fans instantly decoded it. Everyone's like, "That's Cardi. That's 100% about Cardi." And while Twitter was exploding, Ari dropped an Instagram story of her sipping champagne with the caption, "I choose peace. But I ain't blind." Peace? Nah, that was shade wrapped in class. And of course, Cardi noticed. Within hours, she hopped on X, formerly Twitter, with a voice note. And you already know what that means. Whenever Cardi drops audio, the world stops like the Wi-Fi just died. She said in her raw Bronx tone, "I don't care who unfollowed who. I'm too rich for that broken energy. People do weird stuff for attention, and I'm not with it." Bro, that's basically her way of saying, "Yeah, I see you, Ari. Keep talking." But that wasn't the end. Because someone else just had to enter the chat. Yup, Nicki Minaj's fans. They saw Cardi under fire and couldn't resist adding fuel. They started tweeting things like, "Cardi deletes songs but can't delete her flop era." JT said what we were all thinking. Within hours, the hashtag #CardiExposedParty started trending. 500K tweets, memes everywhere. One meme had Cardi photoshopped as Thanos holding a delete track button. Another had Ari and JT walking away from an explosion like action heroes. This wasn't a simple rap beef anymore. It was a full-blown pop culture circus. And just when you thought things couldn't get more unhinged, Ray J decided to drop another bomb. He went live, of course he did, and said, "Man, I said what I said about Chrisean. Ain't nobody scared of that girl. She is wild and she is dirty. Somebody had to tell her." Bro, why is Ray J acting like he's the Pope of cleanliness? The internet dragged him. Someone tweeted, "Ray J calling anyone dirty is like KFC calling McDonald's greasy." Another fan said, "Sir, your name is still trending from 2007. Chill." But you know Chrisean. She doesn't chill. She fired back instantly on live, yelling, crying, saying, "These dudes are washed up, talking about me for views. Ray J old enough to be my uncle. go clean your past first. Fans were split. Half were laughing, half were like, she ate him up. Even Blueface jumped in and posting a shady tweet saying, Ray J just mad cause she doesn't want his podcast. Bro, at this point every celebrity was somehow involved. It was like the Avengers of messiness. One crossover after another. Meanwhile, Cardi's PR team was moving like the Secret Service. Suddenly, all her latest photos had captions about positivity, growth, and not engaging in negativity. Classic celebrity crisis mode. But fans weren't buying it. Comments were full of clown emojis and "we know what you did" gifs. Even TikTok creators were stitching her old rants with the caption, "Growth who?" And here's the wildest part. Cardi's team allegedly reached out to Spotify and Apple to clarify that they didn't remove JT's song. They blamed a copyright issue. They blamed a copyright issue. But fans had screenshots showing Cardi's label name linked to the removal request. Bro, you can't play detective on the internet. They already cracked the code before your PR team wakes up. Meanwhile, JT was out here soaking in the chaos, posting selfies with captions like, "Mood, unbothered." And Ari? She doubled down. Unfollowed Offset too. Yeah, Cardi's husband got hit with the unfollow smoke too. That's when fans knew. This wasn't an internet drama. This was a friendship funeral. Twitter went nuclear. TikTok flooded with edits. Ari versus Cardi, the fall of the friendship. Cardi B deleting songs like Thanos, and Ray J calling Chrisean dirty compilation. Everyone from influencers to rappers had an opinion. Even Saucy Santana commented, "Y'all fighting over follows like it's currency. Grow up." Which was ironic, cause he unfollowed Cardi right after that. Even Megan Thee Stallion's fans were joking like, Megan sitting at home sipping hottie juice watching this chaos unfold. Bro, this week had more subplots than Game of Thrones. By now, you could feel the shift. Brands started side-eyeing Cardi. She had 2 sponsorships quietly paused. Ari's engagement went up 40% overnight. JT's streams spiked even without the missing track. And Ray J? Oh, he tried to apologize. He posted a video saying, "I didn't mean dirty like hygiene, I meant dirty like energy. Y'all took it wrong." Yeah, right, bro. The internet doesn't give second chances that easily. Meanwhile, Chrisean's fanbase exploded. She gained 300K new followers in 2 days. She even tweeted, "Being me got y'all pressed. Must be something in the clean water." Ooh, petty level supreme. Cardi finally posted something deep. A black screen with the text, "It will be your own people. Lesson learned." No tags, no names. But everyone knew. Ari posted her own black screen 2 hours later saying, "Real ones don't sneak away, they move differently." Fans called it the black screen beef. At this point, you couldn't even tell who started what. Every story, every post, every lyric, it was all coded warfare. And here's the secret sauce, bro. These celebs know exactly what they're doing. Every post, every unfollow, every LOL tweet, it's marketing wrapped in chaos. They feed off attention, and we eat it up like fast food gossip. But behind the laughter, one thing's clear. The old alliances in female rap are shifting. The Barty circle isn't bulletproof anymore. And people like JT, Ari, and even Chrisean, they're proving they don't need to orbit around Cardi to shine. The internet's watching like, okay, who's next to unfollow who? And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if part 3 of this drama drops before the video even ends. And trust me, y'all, this saga ain't close to done. Cardi's been too quiet. And when Cardi's quiet, that's when the storm's brewing. Word on the street? Offset's getting dragged into it next, and JT might be loading up another diss that's 10 times harder. You can almost feel the tension through the Wi-Fi, bro. Ari's playing it classy, Ray J's pretending he didn't say what he said, and Chrisean, she's probably typing another all-caps response as we speak. The internet's ready for round 2, and when it drops, it's gonna be louder than a Nicki rant on Grammy night. So stay locked in, cause this is where the truth gets wild, the lies get exposed, and the shade turns into full-blown thunder. Only here on RAPSCOPE X, where hip-hop's messiest secrets live rent-free. Stay tuned, stay messy, and stay watching. and stay watching.